Welcome to the Lamar High School 2026 graduation. All student speeches are their own and do not reflect the endorsement, sponsorship, position, or expression of the district. Bienvenidos a la graduación 2026 de Lamar High School. Todos los discursos de los estudiantes son propios y no reflejan el respaldo, patrocinio, posición o expresión del distrito. Please welcome Emily Dragon to the stage.
At this time, would you please rise for the singing of the national anthem played by A.J. Thompson on the trumpet. Please continue standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Now, please welcome Jack Vidal to the stage.
Check. All right. Good evening. And welcome to the Lamar High School Class of 2026 graduation ceremony. On behalf of the graduating class, I gladly welcome those who are present here today as we celebrate this milestone in our lives. And to those watching online, thank you for tuning in. I would like to take a moment to thank all of our teachers and administrators who have devoted themselves to our success. I think it's safe to say that none of this would be possible without them. I also extend this gratitude to the friends, family, and loved ones that have been by our side every step of not only our high school journey, but our entire lives. We are extremely grateful for the support of the people behind the scenes who shape our educational experience every day. I am proud to introduce our distinguished guest in attendance. Superintendent Dr. Matt Smith, Dr. Jennifer Collins, Board President Sarah McMurrow, Board Vice President Leanne Haynes, Board Secretary Brooklyn Richardson, Board Member Justin Chapa, Board Member Larry Mike, Board Member David Wilbanks, Dr. Christy Buell, Dr. TJ Jarsho. Graduates, we've worked so hard to get here, and it's finally time to reap all the rewards of that hard work. Let's go out there and be true to ourselves. In the words of Fyodor Dostoevsky, to go wrong in one's own way is better than to go right in someone else's. Once again, welcome to the Lamar Class of 2026 graduation. Please enjoy. Now, please welcome Rakshani Wick-Ramatilika.
Good evening. Thank you, Jack, for that warm welcome. As we are waiting to walk this stage today, we look back on the past years of our lives. As much as we may wish the journey to this moment had been easy, I'm glad that we can't, because without the challenges we faced, whether academic or not, we wouldn't be the people we are today. Challenges and setbacks are how we grow, and growth, that's the whole point. Today is dedicated to all the challenges we faced and overcame, to the teachers and coaches that understood our troubles and helped us persevere through those times, to our families and friends that helped motivate and encourage us through their unwavering support, and let's not forget the faculty and staff that, although work very hard behind the scenes, are the glue that keeps everything together. Last but not least, to the class of 2026, this dedication is for all of you. Over the years, we placed demanding schedules, endless assignments, and challenges that tested our strength and determination. Yet through every obstacle, we continue to push forward, support one another, and grow into the people we are today. I cannot wait to see what we all accomplish in the coming years. Please turn your attention to the screen for a performance by our a cappella choir. Now, I would like to introduce to you our salutatorian, Carson Plamondon.
Thank you, Rakshani. We as humans are inherently social creatures. That was decided by evolution a millennia ago. From the time our early ancestors roamed the earth, we needed each other to survive. It's ingrained in our DNA. Even the most introverted among us will still make the connections they need. That's what makes them so important. That being said, people tend to cast connections aside once they've run their course. As calls begin to slow, new people come along, hangouts dwindle to few and far between. We often relegate others into a previous part of life. However, just because we may not see or talk to each other anymore doesn't mean we shouldn't still consider each other close. Especially now, as we all head off into different directions, it's critical to remember that, though time may pass, The connections we build through our shared memories and experiences will continue to persist. They are timeless. Whether it be friends, families, teachers, coaches, mentors, every single one of them has an impact on our lives. Every single interaction we have shapes us into the people we become. It's also what makes connections incredibly powerful. Each of you wields the power to shape the lives of those surrounding you. With that great power also comes a great responsibility. You are responsible for being a positive light to those around you. Of course, none of us can be at our A game all the time, but sometimes even an attempt to be kind is enough. Moments that may seem inconceivably small to you could change the trajectory of an entire life. So be thoughtful. Memories last a lifetime. Connections are timeless. Make them, remember them, and cherish them. I would like to thank those individuals in my life who have shaped me into the person I am today. To my friends, old and new, you have taken me out of my comfort zone more times than I can count, bringing countless joy from the time I can remember. To my teachers and coaches, for the incredible time and dedication you've poured into me. Your thoughtfulness and care towards each and every one of us goes farther than you can even imagine. Last, but certainly not least, to my family, my support, my strength. I love you all. Now please join me in welcoming our valedictorian, Jenna Darkazali.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, mercy, and blessings be among all of you here tonight. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Jenna Darkazali. I run a multi-million-dollar company, I rescue kittens from trees every weekend, and I drive a Lambo. If you do know me, but most importantly, I am a part of Lamar High School's graduating class of 2026. I first want to start off by personally dedicating all glory is due to God, alhamdulillah. None of this was my doing, but instead from the mercies and blessings of Allah. I'd like to thank my friends, coaches, teachers, and the P-Tech program for the constant support and guidance. And to the staff coordinating this event, you can finally relax. I'm not planning on running the bases like my brother Jad did at his graduation. I see you, Miss Sermon, don't worry. As a first-generation Syrian American, education has given me the opportunity to honor my parents' sacrifices and prove that leaving their home to build a new life here was worth it. The beauty of education is that no matter who you are, what you look like, or where you come from, education will not discriminate against you. It creates opportunities that no one will take away from you. Everyone here today has a story. In our own lives, we have faced countless trials and tribulations. Maybe that adversity is heartbreak, mental health battles, or prejudice. And for some, those battles are still ongoing. Those differences are what make this graduating class unique. Despite our differences, however, one thing that connects us all is that we are all humans. Unless you ask Ms. Drake, who swears there are reptilians among us. As Lamar students, we are beginning a new chapter in our lives. Whether that is pursuing a higher education, going into the workforce, or military, we, as humans, all share a common commitment to learning how to navigate this world and continuing to take the next step. No matter how difficult the journey ahead may become, what matters most is that we keep moving forward. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving forward. Thank you. I want to take a moment and to thank, most importantly, my family. My family for coming from out of states, different cities, my support team. Thank you all for being here. And this next part is personally dedicated to my parents, so wherever you are, you can stand up. And if you don't understand Arabic, please hang with me for a moment. ماما وبابا الله يخليني إياكم نجاحي بفضل رب العالمين ومن الدعم والجهد والمساعدة منكم إلي ربيتوني التربية جيدة ومشيتوني على الطريق الصحيح الله يجزيكم الخير وقال رب العالمين رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرة بحبكم كتير ولأخواتي بحبكم أكتر بحبكم كلكم شكرا. And the last two things that I have to say, I know my cousin said don't make it long, and here I am. Congratulations to you all. We all finally did it. And finally, free Palestine. Thank you. I would now like to introduce our incredible superintendent, Dr. Matt Smith. Dr. Matt Smith was named Arlington ISD Superintendent in January 2024 after being unanimously selected by the Board of Trustees. Throughout his professional journey, Dr. Smith served as a high school English teacher, coach, assistant principal, and in various central office positions. Since joining Arlington ISD, Dr. Smith has seen the immense potential of the students, the talent of our staff, and the exceptional partnership with our families and community. Together, with thoughtful programs, strong academics, and a positive, productive culture, Dr. Smith believes Arlington ISD can become the premier district in the state of Texas for the benefit of every student we serve. Dr. Matt Smith, everyone.
All right, everybody, let's hear it for the 538 Vikings we've got sitting here today. It's my honor to be here today. Trustees, community members, staff, parents, and students, I'm glad to stand before you today to recognize Lamar High School's graduating class of 2026. Before we focus on our guests of honor today, the students, I would like to take a moment to recognize some others in attendance. First and foremost, graduates, please join me in recognizing the hard work, dedication, love, and support of your family members and friends by giving them a loud round of applause. I would also like to personally thank the staff of Lamar High School, along with staff from all of the other schools in our school district, for your amazing work. Your efforts continue to amaze me, and today we celebrate you as well. Finally, I would like to thank our Board of Trustees for the tireless volunteer efforts that they display on behalf of our students. Our community is blessed by your leadership. Today, Graduation Day, is a day of celebration, of reflection, and of hope. Together, we celebrate the accomplishments of these amazing Lamar High School Vikings and all they have achieved, the academic success, the CTE certifications, the arts and athletic accomplishments. All of the accolades are simply outstanding. Equally important, we celebrate the determination, the kindness, the compassion, and the resilience that our students demonstrated over these past 4 years. These celebrations are phenomenal. Students, we are extremely proud of you. Graduation Day also marks a day of reflection. Seniors, I know you're excited to take the next step and cross the stage, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't encourage you to reflect on a few simple things today as well. Remember that dance, the football game, the friends and the faces. Remember the hard work and the struggle while also remembering the joy of success. Remember the exceptional experiences that your teachers, staff, and administrators created and the learning and growth that happened. And remember the love and support and guidance that your family and friends provided you throughout your journey. All of these things together led us here to this moment and to this stage. Remember these things as you're hugging your family and friends today, and thank them for joining you on this amazing journey of life. Finally, today is a day of hope. Seniors, because of you, I have hope for our future. Thank you for showing us what remarkable feats are possible when the right conditions exist for each and every student. Thank you for exemplifying the grit and determination in your studies, for competing at the highest levels on the playing field or court, and for supporting your teammates. And thank you for making beautiful music, creating extraordinary art, and for investing in our community. Your experiences, your efforts, your brilliance gives me hope for our future. Thank you. Finally, class of 2026, as you leave Lamar High School today, remember to look forward. Remember that you are well prepared for whatever comes your way, that you have the skills and the abilities to succeed if you believe in yourself and put in the work. Look forward, be brave, stand tall, and remember that all of those people and all of those memories are standing behind you and supporting you as you step into the future. Lamar High School graduating class of 2026, I am excited for your future and our future that lies ahead with you leading the way. Congratulations, graduates.
I would now like to introduce our wonderful principal, Leslie Maroney.
Good Monday afternoon. Board President McMurrow, Board of Trustees, Superintendent Dr. Smith, class of 2026, families, friends, and Lamar High School staff. It is an honor to stand here before you to recognize the class of 2026. Today is a day of celebration, but it's also a day to remember one of our own who passed away last week in a car accident, Senior Elon Samoya. Today, his brother Joseph will accept his diploma. Please join me in a moment of silence in memory of Elon. Thank you. Today, we celebrate your years of hard work, sacrifice, growth, resilience, and memories that will stay with you forever. You made it through the cell phone law and the CPR graduation requirement. Right, Rambo twins? Repeat after me. $22,258,000 in scholarship offers earned by this class, the class of 2026. You made a difference at Lamar and in the Arlington community. You have taken advantage of what a public school education at Lamar High School, and I repeat, public education at Lamar High School in Arlington ISD has to offer. For example, Cruz is leaving Lamar High School as a licensed pharmacy tech. Jocelyn is graduating with an associate's degree, cosmetology license, and phlebotomy certification. Jacob, Brock, and Amon are on their way to my alma mater, the University of Arkansas, Fayetteville. Fred is on his way to Morehouse with an associate's degree. And Michael has his welding certification ready to enter the workforce at Lamar High School. We also have Vikings who have made the noble decision to serve our country. Some of you discovered talents here you never knew you had. Some of you found your voice. And some of you simply found the strength to keep going to get to this day. To our first graduating P-Tech class, stand up. P-Tech. P-Tech parents, stand up. P-Tech parents, stand up. You are already stepping into the future with an associate degree. That's 2 years of free college, at least free to you. And with real-world experiences, like Chosen working for the Texas Rangers IT department this year, and Richie being a part of the Richard Green Scholars Program. Counselor Hudson, thank you for leading them through 4 years of greatness. To our parents, guardians, community partners such as the Northwest Rotary, the Rotary of Arlington, our boosters such as the Howards with our band program, our PTA led by Mrs. Plamondon. Thank you for the many ways you have supported our students, our school, and our mission. To our incredible Lamar staff, including our counselors, thank you for all that you've done to shape minds and inspired hearts. Miss Boyd, who's retiring this year, thank you for your 30 years of commitment to students in our district. TCU, T3 Gold Center, and our military recruiters. Thank you for guiding our seniors toward college, careers, and the military. To our staff members who are giving up their time to support our graduation today, thank you as well. At home plate, we have our elementary and junior high feeder school principals. Today we have Miss Smith from Shackelford Junior High, Miss Claiborne from Nichols, Miss Riley Rayleigh from Pope, Miss Savala from Spear, Miss Navarro from Webb, Miss Hubner from Cookin Early Childhood, and Miss Ramos from Peach Elementary. Thank you for starting our Vikings off right. To our senior class sponsors, Miss Sermon and Miss Turner, thank you for taking such great care of our seniors. And to Miss Washington and Miss Drake, thank you for being two of the seniors' biggest cheerleaders. Just a second, class of 2026. I know what you're thinking. Miss Maroney, you don't do selfies, and you're right. That was me looking into the mirror. That's what I want to talk to you today. Something very simple, a mirror. Every morning, whether you wanted to or not, you probably looked into one. Sometimes it was a quick glance before rushing out the door. Sometimes it was while getting ready for a game, a performance, or maybe even today before you put on your cap and gown. A mirror shows us what is on the outside. It reflects our appearance, our clothes, our hairstyle, and maybe even when we're tired after a long day. You have grown up in the world filled with filters, followers, likes, comparisons, and a lot of social media. A world where people can spend more time building an image rather than building character. But a mirror cannot show the most important things about you, the things that really matter about you. It cannot reflect your determination. It cannot show the sacrifices your family made to help you get to this day. It cannot reveal the challenges you overcame, the late nights you spent studying, working, or the moments you just wanted to quit, but you chose to keep going. The world will constantly hand you mirrors. Some people will try to define you based on your mistakes, your appearances, your background, your failures. I'm here to tell you, class of 2026, you cannot spend your life becoming a reflection of everyone else's expectations. Instead, spend your life becoming someone you are proud to see when the mirror and likes are gone. You are defined by the people you impact and the values you carry forward from this moment on. Today I have a special guest, a student that really had some interesting choices and challenges when he first got to Lamar. But now he has earned over $1 million in scholarship offers. I want him to speak with you because you need to hear from your classmates about what you do the moment you leave this stadium. I would like to introduce Blake, class of 2026.
Hello, everyone. My name is Blake Baker. I'm class 2026. Hello, Lamar Vikings. Hello, everybody. Everyone faces challenges in life. When I was younger, I didn't understand that. Now I do, because challenges just don't test you. They reveal you. When I was 4 years old, my mother was diagnosed with epilepsy. I remember walking to a room and seeing her having a seizure. I was terrified. You don't understand what's happening. Losing my best friend, from that moment on, my life changed. It was just us. No support system. We moved consistently. I switched schools. Nothing felt stable. I grew up fast. Not because I wanted to, just because I had to. I carried anger. I got into trouble. I faced suspension. Without a consistent relationship with my father, I felt like I was trying to build a life without a blueprint. I was just a kid trying to survive adult problems. But pain would either break you or build you. At some point, I stopped asking, why me? And I started asking, what is this making me? It's making me disciplined. It made me focus. It made me relentless. These were days I showed up exhausted, mentally and emotionally. But I showed up anyways. I worked anyways. I applied anyways. I believed anyways. And this year, that belief turned into 30 acceptance letters and more than $1 million in scholarships. Not handed to me, but earned. Every acceptance was proof that circumstances do not decide your ceiling. I was a kid without perfect addictions. I was a kid who refused to quit. And to anyone here who has felt overlooked, average, or behind, listen here carefully. Your situation is not your sentence. I was once a scared little boy sitting on the floor crying because he didn't know if his mom was gonna wake up. Today, I stand here unshaken, not because life got easier, but because I got stronger. Class of 2026, life will test you. Nothing ahead of us we cannot conquer. We are what tried to break us. We are what refused to break. And the world haven't seen our peak yet. It's about to. Don't worry about the mirror. Thank you.
Don't worry about the mirrors. Seniors, everyone wanted to know what you would do if you didn't cross this stage today. I guess they'll never know. At this time, I would like for the class of 2026 to stand. Board President McMurrow, Board of Trustees, Superintendent Dr. Smith, parents, guests, and Lamar staff, I present to you these students who have successfully completed the academic and attendance requirements prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Arlington Independent School District by the authority granted to me as principal. I know all of you are excited to hear your graduate's name. I ask that you allow all families and guests to hear their graduate's name by using the appropriate short applause after your graduate's name has been called. As the students are moving, we also want to take the time to recognize our administrative team. One that was today named Dr. Kawasmi. She earned her doctorate. So we'd like to congratulate Dr. Kawasmi, our Dean of Instruction.
Jenna Darkazali, valedictorian, summa cum laude, associate's degree.
Carson Keller Plamondon, salutatorian, summa cum laude, accounting. Rakshani Don Sylvia Wikramatilaka, summa cum laude. Jack Walker Bedell, summa cum laude. Eli Garrett New, summa cum laude. Jocelyn Ariano, summa cum laude, accounting. Sophia Rachel Mensa, summa cum laude.
Mary Elizabeth Holler, summa cum laude.
Jorge Jesus Izaguirre, summa cum laude, accounting. Benjamin David Aitken, summa cum laude. Adugo Ugochinyere Onyakwere, summa cum laude, associate's degree. Yashika Ghosh, magna cum laude. Fred Levert Threats Jr., cum laude, associate's degree, slab president. Megan Audrey James, magna cum laude.
Emerson Marie Schutte, cum laude.
Emily Joan Dragon, magna cum laude. Nathan Christopher Siders, cum laude, accounting. Aman Tekle, cum laude, accounting. Dashiell Mason Horniak, magna cum laude. Tate Thomas Ratliff, magna cum laude. Alton Joseph Thompson, magna cum laude. Blake Damone Baker. Elijah Lamone Cartledge. Hannah Eling Chua. Abigail Natalie Garza. Coriante Deshawn Prather. Nicholas Michael Jimenez Ricard. Colin Curtis Slocum. Isabella Valencia Tobin. Jaden Jamone Washington. Amy Alfaro Luna, magna cum laude, associate's degree. Naraya Jade Anderson, magna cum laude, associate's degree. Jackson Thomas Bankhead, magna cum laude. Judah Martin Bass, magna cum laude, Autodesk Associate, Fusion 360. Yulisa Castro, magna cum laude, Associate's degree, Adobe Illustrator. Sanjita Chowdhury, magna cum laude, Associate's degree, Entrepreneurship and Small Business. Aisha Omar Al-Sad, magna cum laude.
Karma Sanaya Epps, magna cum laude, associate's degree.
Marissa Temperance Fields, magna cum laude. Bianca Janelle Gomez, magna cum laude. Chosen Augustus Green, magna cum laude, associate's degree. Dylan Matthew Hill, magna cum laude. Michael Evan Howard, magna cum laude. Natalia Lizeth Lara, magna cum laude, associate's degree. Jesus Glafiro Leal, magna cum laude, associate's degree. Aaron Joseph Lewis, magna cum laude, associate's degree. Eden Leva, magna cum laude. Edwin Alexis Luis, magna cum laude. Madeline Sarai Martinez, magna cum laude, Texas Floral Design. Myra Martinez, magna cum laude, associate's degree. Michaela Sarah Martinez, magna cum laude, phlebotomy technician.
Hannah Jane McWethy, magna cum laude.
Megan Kanmi Nguyen, magna cum laude, phlebotomy technician. Ayomide Ogubanbi, magna cum laude, associate's degree, phlebotomy technician. Jacob Edward Onan, magna cum laude. Amaya Perez, magna cum laude, associate's degree. Colton Ray Quesada, magna cum laude. Jackson Rambo, magna cum laude. Unique Marie Ramirez, magna cum laude, associate's degree, Adobe Illustrator. Jude Sitlali Rodriguez, magna cum laude, associate's degree. Zuri Fatima Sanchez Montoya, magna cum laude, associate's degree. James Rutledge Sherab, magna cum laude. Richard Cavan Suhail, magna cum laude, associate's degree. Adam Taib, magna cum laude, associate's degree. Benjamin Holt Terry, magna cum laude. Tatiana Tudora, magna cum laude, Autodesk associate. Douglas Ray Zimmerman, magna cum laude, associate's degree. Catherine Ann Zimmerman, magna cum laude, associate's degree.
Jeremiah Dylan Aguero, cum laude. Camila Itzel Aguilar. Sebastian Miguelo Almodivar Alvarez, cum laude. Soraya Marie Anderson, cum laude, associate's degree. Valentin Avila, cum laude, associate's degree. Cruz Mariel Becerra, cum laude, Texas Floral Design. Marcus Connor Bouchel, cum laude. Lacey Marie Carter, cum laude. Caleb Casey, cum laude, accounting. Olenike Motunrayo Dada, cum laude, associate's degree, phlebotomy technician. Skylar Alexandria Elder, cum laude. Jocelyn Sandra Espinoza, cum laude, associate's degree, phlebotomy technician. Emanuela Aluwapamurulan Belani, cum laude, associate's degree. Jaslyn Victoria Gomez, cum laude. Victoria Gonzalez, cum laude, phlebotomy technician. Cameron May Green, cum laude. Tashawn Lee DeCario Green, cum laude. Karen Celine Grijalba Mendez, cum laude, phlebotomy technician. Alexander David Guerrica, cum laude, associate's degree. Cooper Dylan Hare, cum laude, associate's degree. Sebastian Roberto Henriquez, cum laude, associate's degree. Noah Axel Henry, cum laude, Autodesk Associate, Fusion 360. Joshua Ray Holloway, cum laude, ServSafe Manager. Kofi Howard, cum laude, Associate's degree. Candy Aitimofe Idowu Nuel, cum laude. Brock Morrison Jackson, cum laude. Brandon Michael Jenkins Jr., cum laude, associate's degree, social media marketing. Pierce Allen Kidman, cum laude. Larry Viet Lee, cum laude, associate's degree. Matthew Ray Lewis, cum laude. Lola Marie Martin, cum laude.
Chloe Michaela McCory, cum laude.
Travis Doyle Gongum, cum laude. Mary Ifani Okonkwo, cum laude, associate's degree. Maggie Jane Orndorff, cum laude. Braden Henry Austin, cum laude. His mom, Dr. Shelley Austin, is presenting his diploma. Adrian Paniagua, cum laude, associate's degree. Landry Hannah Rambo, cum laude. Camila Renteria, cum laude. Stony Elise Smart, cum laude, phlebotomy technician. Hugh Gerald Spence, cum laude. Jacob Torres, cum laude. Elena Tudora, cum laude, Autodesk Associate. Shayla G. Vasquez, cum laude. Jacob Austin Viator, cum laude, Structural Steel. Cynthia Vital, cum laude, Phlebotomy Technician. Leandra Marie Walker, cum laude, Associate's degree, Phlebotomy Technician. Ethan Owen Wilcox, cum laude, Associate's degree. Jacaden Williams, cum laude, Accounting. Osafat Aureton Yusuf, cum laude, Associate's degree. Ibrahim Abdullah, Associate's degree.
Rashad Lee Abdul Wali. Daniel Alexander Acosta, Associate's degree. Rebecca Tiriniwule Edieme. Isabella Judith Aguilar. Samuel Oluwake Yode Akingbade. Saida Wahida Ali, ServSafe Manager. Ayana Ronnie Allen, Phlebotomy Technology. Jessica Michelle Allen, Associate's degree, Phlebotomy Technician. Malaysia Jacourtney Monique Allen, Phlebotomy Technician. Sabrina May Saad Taguba Al Nasser. Anthony Jonathan Alonzo Nunez. Sarahi Alvarado. Giovanni Alvarado. Ricardo Francisco Alvarez. Bailey Rochelle Lynn Apodaca. Andrew Alexander Ariza, Adobe Illustrator. Cesar Giovanni Argueta Jr. Emelina Luna Avina. Denisa Leanne Babelis Nizala. Vanessa Yoslin Baeza Salazar. Lyrica Hope Baldwin. Emery Amelia Ballard. Jocelyn Barco Morales. Mackenzie Nicole Barnes. Quetzali Barrera Hernandez. Jeraylin Mackay Bartlett. Diamondre Lee Beatty. Imani Lene Beal. Lila Monet Beeman. Kian Isaiah Chavez. Tyler Lamar Bennett. Benjamin Malik Bible. Sophia Marie Bocanegra. Giselle Sarahi Bonilla Martinez, Texas Floral Design. Anaya Milea Booker. Eden Solmeri Borjas Burrito. Alasia Christina Boston. Charlotte Takiria Thelma Belk. Himina Sarahi Braun. Takiria Brandon, Social Media Marketing. Kayla Janelle Brooks. Tontavious Brown. Journey Omari Brown. Okay. Dylan Bowie. Landon Andrew Bullard.
Karma Elaine Brittany Burton. Kimberly Boutron. Giovanna Madison Byram, Emergency Telecommunicator. Lamaya Elise Bird, Adobe Illustrator. Mia Alessandra Caceres, Hospitality and Tourism Management. Brandon Keith Camacho. Teresa Miracle Hope Campbell. Melanie Eunice Campos. Nicole Joanna Campos. Belcia Denitza Campuzano Torres. Eduardo Canada. Kiera Lorena Carter. Mackenzie Carolyn Carter. Zakaya Dejanay Yvonne Carter. Angel Cassell. Maricela Castaneda. Neri Castaneda. Rolando Castellan Jr. Paula Castillo Vargas. Saul Abraham Castillo, phlebotomy technician. Arturo Castro Jr. Eduardo Cerda Vitella. Emma Lynn Chandler. Christina Ruth Cheney. Nyla Janelle Charles. Farheen Samanya Chowdhury. Colby Treon Christopher. Elier Cisneros. Amaya Kiana Coakley. Cameron Xavier Cole. Raquel Alexandra Contreras, Social Media Marketing. Anthony Edward Coleman Jr. Yahira Alexis Covarrubias Martinez. Dana Amjad Damra. Zion LaShawn Darden. London Horatia Trene Davis. Edwin Jacob de la Cruz. Stacy de la Cruz. Jomani Delgado. Samara Anaí Delgado Garcia. Esmeralda Diaz. Cameron Ernie Dickey. Kimar Deshawn Dixon. Jacob Zieg Sergio Duran. Janaya Danielle Duran.
Kalia Rochelle Duson, Associate's Degree. Latirani Late Eason. Sakaya Takia Edwards. Stephanie Escamilla. Kaylee Marie Escobar. Brian Esparza. Andrew Octavio Esparza Murillo, Associate's Degree. Valentino Espinoza. Thania Michelle Favila Franco. El Shazali Yahya El Sheikh El Raya, Associate's Degree. Joseph Alessandro Figueredo Caballero, Associate's Degree. Mackenzie Aristotle Fleming. Renee Daleen Flores. Javian Lorenzo Ford. Zariah Nizea Foster. Isaac Dominic Frade. Jimena Dayan Frade. Shakaya Jakira Franklin. Jesus Frias. Hayden James Fritz. Alonso Fuentes. Dargelis Grisbel de los Angeles Gallardo Luque. Christopher Neri Galvan. Genesis Galvan Munoz. Elich Sebastian Gamluna. Janaya Miamor Garcia. Janessa Soraya Garcia, phlebotomy technician. Jose Enrique Garcia, ASE maintenance light repair. Josiah Augustine Garcia. Rodrigo Garcia. Alex Ray Garner Romero. Elinam Ajoa Banaglo. Tay Callie Gibson. Danielle Simone Gibson. Elizabeth Ann Grace Golden. Estefany Marina Gomez. Jennifer Gomez. Maritza Marie Gomez. Stephanie Deani Gomez Ferrafino, emergency telecommunicator. Alexis Gonzalez. Alexis Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez. Jacqueline Gonzalez. Samantha Jean Gonzalez. Mariana Gabriela Gonzalez Ramirez. Gabriela Michelle Gonzalez del Toro. Jefferson Paul Greco.
James Green III. Ezekiel Flores. Angeles Guadalupe Guerrera Ventura, Adobe Illustrator. Ariana Evangeline Guerrero. Ale Mia Guerrero. Aylin Michelle Guerrero. Yvette Guerrero Hernandez. Mia Alejandra Mota. Abraham Gutierrez. Wendy Nayeli Gutierrez Fabian. Osmaris Elizabeth Gutierrez Portillo. William Alexis Guzman. Kennedy Taylor Hall. Vera Jignesh Hanji. Mariko Detrell Harris Jr. Zechariah I.J. Harris, Comp TIA. Kayla Michelle Hawk. Jade Breon Monet Hawkins. Odean Dwayne Henderson. Abigail Valentine Casanova Hernandez. Viviana Marcela Hernandez. Daniela Hernandez. Catherine Alejandra Hernandez. Mario Samuel Hernandez Benitez. Michael Hernandez Boroto. Axel Hernandez Jaimes, Emergency Communicator. Shuaib Mohammed Hersey. Christian Joan Hidrogo. Yeretsi Noemi Hidrogo, Phlebotomy Technician. Kamor Jeree Hill. Darian Drayshawn Hines Moore. Jackson Jamal Hodge. Parker Warren Hoffman. Dariah Renee Hollins, Associate's degree. Lakesia Trinice Horton. Marquisia Tainice Horton, Phlebotomy Technician. Devaney Rose Howard. Juliet Isabella Ibarra. Dennis Javier Hernandez Diaz. Desiree Sherelle Ingram. Akira Padu Kiera Jackson. Charmaine Monet Jackson. Mackenzie Antoinette Jackson. Jacoby Demetrius Jarrell. Rory Joyce Jenkins.
Alana Lene Johnson. Douglas Johnson. Josiah Johnson. Tiana DeVay Jocelyn Johnson. Trayana Desaria Janice Johnson. Kanaya Monique Jones. Damon William Jordan. Kylie Kadeen Jordan, Texas Floral Design. Abraham Juarez. Daphne Juarez, Associate's degree. Nathan Pedro Juarez. Michaela Amber Villicana. Janaya Renee Kendrick. Aaron King, Kenya, Associate's degree. Christian Charvion King. Han Lamb.
Peyton Elizabeth Lambiase.
Malia Elise Langley. Juan Andres Largo Vergara. Luke Randall Glenn Lazier. Dat Tran Fat Lee. Dianova Ledesma Diaz. Ethan Channing Lee. Sanaya Renee Lemons. Angel Limones. Gabriela Michelle Yera. Brandon Lee Lloyd. Trajan Pierre Loving. Joshua Marquise Lowry. Lillian Aliala Luna. Yaneris Juliette Maldonado. Lunalise Emerith Maldonado Estrada. Edney Helisa Mancia Autodesk Associate. Christina Mancia. Destiny Angel Mana Associate's degree. Liz Betsy Maravilla. Erin Michelle Mars, Social Media Marketing. Betsabel Martinez. Jahir Josue Martinez. Melanie Martinez. Jonathan Martinez Adame. Catalina Martinez Zagal. Walcott Matami. Darion Raymond Matthews. Victor Gael Maturino. Ian Christopher McQuay. Julian Jamal Meeks. Eric Deshawn Miles. Agila Marie Millen. Kennedy Aubrielle Millen. Kalia Dene Mims. Miguel Angel Antonio Miranda.
Tanaya Tamisha Mitchell. Italia Montserrat Montañez. Luis William Montante Don Juan. Giovanna Montoya, Pharmacy Technician. Brian Donovan Moreno. Shartavia Rainique Morgan. Chaz Orion Morgan. Prinz Micah Morels. Rohani Johanna Mosquera Rios. Aaron Tamanda Sampa. Alfredo Anthony Munguia. Kevin Eduardo Muniz Rodriguez. Dorian Lavelle Morel. Aiden Finnegan Myers. David Sahid Nahara Gonzalez. Favor Nawaya. Thomas Trey Nellums. Lydia Catherine Nichols. Mackenzie Nino Hernandez. Kaylin Paola Noyola Martinez. Mariana Lizeth Nunez. Angel Oliva. Ashley Mariani Oliva Galias, phlebotomy technician. Crystal Yoreth Olivares Yorena. Noah Alexander Olivo. Garrick Alexander Ortiz, associate's degree. Gael Alonso Ortiz Serna. Samuel Oshodi. Evelyn Ferian Oswald. Abisail Ored Pacheco Grotero. Amanda Raylin Padilla. Giovanni Padilla. Cedric Solomon Page. Evelyn Palacios. Christian Alejandro Palacios Alvarado. Anthony Parga. His aunt, Principal Evelyn Navarro Gaspar, is presenting his diploma, Social Media Marketing. Connor King Parham. Tanisha Lachey Parker. Nicholas James Patterson. Macario Ray Paz. Jason Pena. Melanie Ashley Pena Hernandez. Michaela Ariana Pennington. Brittany Del Carmen Infante Rico. Jasmine Suhaili Perkaz.
Fernanda Perez. Barbara Sofia Perez Perez. Josiah Ethan Perry. Anaya Joy Peters. Roman Krishan Pinales. Sarah Yolibeth Pinto Lara. Sophia Michelle Portillo. Cecia Carolina Portillo Diaz. Emily Paola Prado. Juan Diego Prince Manrique. Camille Pruitt. Jamar Pasay Quiro. Ahmad Jamar Rains. Aiden Ramirez Jr., Adobe Certified Associate Premier Pro. Cassandra Ruby Ramirez. Christian Ramirez. Daniel Ramos de Santiago. Aaron Daniel Rangel. Jackson Dade Reamsbottom. Marquise Thomas Rice. Nathan Reyes. That's not you. What is your name? Ayana Reynolds. Henry Charles Richardson. Comorian Richmond. Uriel Rico. Taisha Jeanette Ridley. Ariadne Alexandra Rios. Ashley America Rivero. Callie Lorraine Roberts. Jacob Nathaniel Robinson. Ethan Ray Robles. Luis Miguel Rodela Jr. Araceli Bella Rodriguez. Christian Isaiah Rodriguez. Jacqueline Rodriguez. Natalie Nicole Rodriguez. Kyron Amir Rogers. Beruska Carolina Romero Nada. Roberto Carlos Rosales Jr., Structural Steel. Apollo Alexander Roth. Johnny Yair Rubio Cantera. Aiden Ruiz, Structural Steel. Stephanie Ruiz.
Samuel Houston Russell. Ain Sufaye. Maria Alessandra Salazar Rios. Jose Salazar Cerrillo. Angie Marbella Salgado Garcia. Elian Isaac Samayoa. His brother Joseph will accept his diploma in his honor. Kyla Ohana Samuels. Eder Guadalupe Sanchez. Bruno Adolfo Sanchez Hernandez, ASE Engine Repair. Dominique Jaxel Sanchez Herrera. Elijah Alexander Sanford, Associate's Degree. Jeremy Ariel Santiago Villela. Isabella Saucedo. Amanda Joy Schaefer. Andreina Alades Segovia Perez. Andrew Matthew Cerna. Ashley Franceschi Serrano Rodriguez. Briasia Jacqueline Sharp. Alexis Della Merced. Benjamin Cole Shryock. Jonathan Drama Cifuentes. Addison Olivia Simpson. Carrie Alicia Sinclair.
Brooke Darley Smith.
Kaylin Kenzie Smith. Terrence Deshay Smith Jr. Zyquavius Rashawn Smith. Brian Sosa. Kessler Antonio Sotomayor Meneses. Jorge Ernesto Suarez Preval. Samaya Lacole Sweeney. Sergio Tafoya, Social Media Marketing. Kaylin Malilt Takawo, Autodesk Associate. Jotham Talemwa, Associate's Degree. Kylie Alexa Tamez. Tristan Josiah Antoine Taylor. Talia Mael Thomas. Matthew Christopher Thompson. Tyson Rashad Thompson. Kamora Danae Thornton. Amaya Monique Tice. Brittany Renee Tinnen. Jannard Alonzo Tony III.
Inigo A. Torres. Herlinda Ivelisse Tovar. An Vu Tran. Phi Son Tran. Liliana Trujillo. Sophia Alia Trujillo, Associate's Degree. Mia Michelle Tucker. Samuel Nathan Umfenauer. Andy Urbina Trejo. Trinity Marie Balto Williams. Preston Michael Vandiver. Malia Nevea Coker. Jonathan Adrian Vasquez. Esmelce Guadalupe Vega Montoya. Adrian Alexander Velasco Vasquez. Alan Xavier Velasco Vasquez. Keithdrick DeWayne Benson Jr. Isaias Jose Ventura. Frankie Vidal. Eric Daniel Villagomez Cervantes. Daphne Villarreal de Leon. Nathan Santana Villasenor. Eric Keith Walker III. LaPatrick Tremel Jamar Walker, ASE Suspension and Steering. Princess Ablora Kritsitne Walls Moore. Braden Wade Watkins. Caden Elijah Wheeler. Jeremiah Demond Wheelock. Ziamara D. White. Rosaria Kenise White Matlock. Deonze Catrez Williams. Javion Jaron Williams. Kaylee Elise Kalani Williams. Kira Denise Williams. Desha Catrice Wilson. Samaya Renice Wembley. Pearson Christopher Wright. Sanaya Annette Wright. Tasia Mackenzie Wright. Brianna Rubio Itzel Yepez.
Tabitha Gale Young.
Tatiana Shaquira Younger Hope. Mary Antonella Yuncosa, Adobe Illustrator. Melanie Zamaripa Escobedo. Jordan Ann Zimmerman. Lauren Skyla Zolkowski. Abraham Lincoln.
Again, job well done, the class of 2026. As your classmates are walking back to their seats, we have a couple more things to do. I know it's not Friday, but it is graduation day. Let's sing. It's graduation day. It's graduation day. It's graduation day at Lamar High School. One more time. It's graduation day. It's graduation day. It's graduation day at Lamar High School. Yes. Usually every Friday we sing the Friday song, and they look forward to that. So, the class of 2026, please stand. Please stand. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Let's do it. Vikings, if nobody hasn't told you today that you're loved, you have to know that I love you from the bottom of my heart. Viking fight never dies. Next, I would like to introduce Fred Threets Jr., our senior class president. You may be seated.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Fred Levert Threets Jr., and I was once told that the best graduation speech is only 2 words: good luck. Unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint you. Today, we celebrate more than diplomas. We celebrate a chapter written through adversity, perseverance, and growth. But while one chapter has been written, we are now drafting the next. Over these 4 years, we have experienced moments that define us and direct the next chapter we're drafting. We celebrated victories, created memories, and achieved milestones that once felt distant. But we also endured moments that tested us. Our freshman year, Lamar experienced tragedy that took one of our fellow Vikings from us far too soon. And while we witnessed some of the worst that day, we also witnessed some of the best: unity, compassion, and community. We learned something important. Our differences do not divide us nearly as much as our humanity unites us. It should not take a tragedy to teach us that lesson. We come from different cultures, beliefs, and experiences, yet we stand here together as one graduating class. In a world that too often encourages division, never lose the ability to appreciate humanity. History has never been shaped by complacency. The people who leave lasting impacts on this world are those who dare to challenge the status quo and are bold enough to believe that just because things have been does not mean they always have to be. Now, tradition dictates that I issue you a challenge. So, class of 2026, build your own table if no seat is offered to you. Refuse to let fear define your future. Be bold enough to create change and compassionate enough to bring others with you along the way. And most importantly, be the light where there is darkness. Usher your talents and passions to make this world a better place so that our younger siblings and future children do not have to inherit the world we did. As one chapter comes to a close and another begins, the question becomes, what will define your next chapter? Now it is our responsibility to draft wisely. Congratulations, class of 2026. May the Viking fight always reign within. We will now have a video from the Lamar Symphony Orchestra. Please welcome Tate Ratliff as he leads us in our alma mater.
Is there music? Please stand and join me in the alma mater.
This concludes our graduation. Thank you, family, friends, and class of 2026.
trophies.